friends, Facebook friends, and family. Uh, so this is a video about theory, basically, and if you are joining me, let me know you're here. Say aloha, say hi, greetings and salutations. Thank you for joining me live. If you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching as well. So I wanted to share some theory, and one I want to share about how modern science is based on a theory. Western medicine based on a theory. So right now, the theory that's being used to model our science, especially around what's going on in the world, is germ theory. Now, it's a theory. You have a theory, right? So in the model of scientific observation, you observe something in nature, and then you know, you have a hypothesis about it, and then you seek to kind of test the hypothesis, and then you look at the results, and then you retest the hypothesis. I mean, that's kind of like a basic little summary, a very short summary of what the real scientific method is. And it's really a method of observation. It's an observational method. But many people are really taking in science as fact, when the truth is there's so many, I would say, factors affecting science that don't really make it a fact in reality. They've just found a way to prove what they theorized, not even as true, right? They didn't Doesn't necessarily make it true, okay? Doesn't make it an absolute truth. So this interesting thing in how it carries into energy healing, right? So how it carries into energy healing, there are people that are talking about, well, just strengthen your vibration and the virus won't come into your system. Well, germ theory is about everything exists outside of us, and that thing outside of us will weaken us. It has more power than we do, right? That's a lie, okay? So can you imagine now, if we think about it, if you wanted to have control over a great population of people, you would view science and get people to view science in such a way that everything outside of themselves has more power than they do internally in their own system. That's a lie, right? Basically, when you look at terrain theory, which is another valid scientific theory, viruses are internally created as a response to something external. And when I mean external, meaning like you could be eating foods that are not good for you for a length of time, and you could develop a virus because you're eating those foods. Not just an extreme, I would say the extreme stress of what the media is, the virus of the media, I would call it. Um, how everything is being portrayed through media is so detrimental for the nervous system. It's like up, down, up, down. And depending on what side of the fence you're on, it's really difficult, right? So basically, I would say, like, here we have like Walmart says you have to wear masks. Oh, Walmart's not saying that now. That isn't kind of like it's this way today, it's that way tomorrow. It is a way of destabilizing you. It doesn't matter what Walmart fucking does. It just doesn't matter. You have to choose, right? So you have to choose, and that's what's interesting. We are a bunch of people saying, oh, well, this is a famous scientist. They're famous, they're well known, they've written a lot of papers. So what they say must be true. Well, you don't understand that they're working off of a theory called germ theory, which actually, the way I view life and the way I've experienced working on people's bodies for so many years, and doing a lot of research about research and and what works, I am more in alignment with terrain theory. So that leaves this little like wobble, like, well, then how is this contagious? Well, can we can become very influenced, right, by, let's say, you're in the room with someone and they yawn. Most likely you're going to yawn in response because you went into resonance with what they were doing. Your body responded, right? or if it depends on what environment you're in mostly. So what happens is if one person believes they have this, let's say they have this viral response that exists within their body to an external stimulation, and now you can see even there are scientific evidence, right, that 5G is affecting the virus. There's scientific evidence. So I posted that, I don't know, maybe last week or the week before. So basically, if one person has that response, or two people or three people, and you allow your body to go into resonance with that, you will present with viral symptoms. Your body will say, oh, okay, you want me to have that reaction? Okay, I'll have that reaction. We are in control of our system on many levels, and I can tell you it's very important. It's very, very, very muy importante that we understand that we can understand that, oh, I don't have to have that response. I don't have to have that reaction, right? Um, most most of the time, what's happened is someone's system is so inundated with lies. I would say lies that it's difficult for them to find truth. And when you understand the truth that your immune system is very intelligent, it's very, very intelligent. It knows what to do in response to certain things. You have to trust that. You have to follow that. The key to that is being in tune with your body and soul, really. And when you're in alignment with body and soul connection, you're in alignment with source, with God, with that intelligence as well. And we are a very intelligently designed system. And so, yes, there's some truth. Yes, keeping your vibration high helps you, not because you're not letting a virus in, but because you're not going into resonance with someone who is having an internal viral response. So it's important the way you see it and the way you look at it. And that many people, even energy healers, don't understand this. They don't have this piece of information. So there's this outside thing that has more power or more strength than you do somehow, again, which is a lie. So we have to come to the truth that our system is innately intelligent because it's God's source infinite designed, and because it is designed that way, it knows what to do. And that there are many, many solutions for if you have a viral response to something, an internal viral response to something. And very successful solutions that exist within nature. But the one thing you can do right now, right, which is it's just so easy and interesting, is you can ask your system to go into resonance with truth. If you ask your body and your soul and your connection to those things to go into resonance with truth, absolute truth, then that is a way for you to come out of resonance with going into the pattern of a viral response within your body. Because when you come into resonance with truth and the great love that's behind truth, you naturally your immune system just naturally knows what to do, your physical and energetic immune system. So this is very important. And I hope that you'll share this, and I hope that you will try that. And you can also, you could say, if you think that you might be in resonance with the virus because you fear it and because you're afraid of it and because you've seen it as an external um, pathogen or an external pathogenesis, then what you can do is you can disconnect. Say you can disconnect the resonance with that, and then feel what it feels like inside your body. It's very simple. and it's very easy, and it's very potent and very powerful. And when you go into resonance with truth, right? We're saying we want to go into resonance with the innate intelligence of our own design. It knows how to help us. And then follow, right? Follow that good orderly direction, God, good orderly direction that comes to you from that, like on what to eat, what to consume, what to consume to maintain the strength and love and truth of your system. So whatever it is, you follow that. And just remember, there are, I would say, intelligences competing, right? Artificial intelligence is competing to take over your innate intelligence right now. So it's very important that we are in command of when we are live, when we're, when we're engaging with devices and machines. It's very important because that way we are in control of the machine and the machine is not in control of our system because we're unconsciously agreeing to that machine controlling our system if we're driven or ruled by phone notifications, right? I have no notifications on my phone or because of that. So I look when I need to look, and that's the way it goes. So we're just, I think we're still in the hurricane was mild, and um, I wanted to jump on while I still had some power and connection and to share this piece of information, and hopefully it's helpful to you. And if you try it, let me know how it feels in the comments below, tag me, and I hope that you will share it. Lots of love and aloha.